Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Sure. Oh man, it didn't go through.
How's it going? James, OnlineCarShow.net. In this video, we're going to be discussing the new Tesla truck coming out, the Cybertruck. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get this video started. Well, as some of y'all may have watched, Tesla just released a new truck. Here's a picture of what it looks like. It's wild, man. That's all I can say about this design. But a lot of y'all watched the release and so forth, and be sure to let me know in the comments what y'all's thoughts are on the new vehicle. Just to go over my first impressions of what I see and some of the pros and cons that I see. Well, first thing I think of when I see the new Tesla and when I saw the release video and the live stream was, wow, it looks like a freaking DeLorean to me. I mean, I don't know if this is just my personal opinion and how I feel, or if y'all share the same thoughts. Let me know in the comments, of course, just like always. But the others, the sayings I'm seeing on Instagram and stuff is a lot of people are saying it looks like one of the vehicles from Total Recall.
See at the party, Richter.
If y'all can remember some of these old videos or the old movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, it did have some vehicles driving around in the background and so forth in the movie that looked a lot like this truck.
The fare is 18 credits, please.
Sue me.
We hope you enjoyed the ride.
Some of the really cool things, and as y'all saw in the first video that they tried to come out and show, was that the body and the windows are some kind of armor-like material. The body, as you can see here, they take a freaking sledgehammer to it and pound on it, and it didn't leave a dent, didn't leave much of a mark that I can see.
Creating an effective monoplane was a stressed skin design. You move the stress to the outside skin. It allows you to do things that we can't do with a body on frame. So we're able to make the skin out of thick, ultra hard stainless steel. It's really hard. We're going to show you just how hard. So Franz has a sledgehammer. Don't hold back. Okay. The regular truck door. Give it hell. Go, do it. Yeah! Go, Franz! Same thing.
which that is really cool for a truck. Anybody that's owned a truck know, you know, or worked around a truck, you know, stuff happens, tools hit it, whatnot, and a work truck seems to get dented over time. So that's really cool. They're adding whatever technology's behind that armor-like material into the trucks. The other cool thing, well, could have been a cool thing, was the fact that they threw 2 baseballs at it, and I think they were metal baseballs or something from what I'm understanding. And the windows weren't supposed to shatter or break, but as you can see here in the video, they did end up breaking and shattering.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Sure. Oh man, it didn't go through.
Elon struggles with some of his releases of, you know, like SpaceX and some of the Tesla stuff happens, and I do give him props for going out there, you know, and making that risk. Everything he does seems to involve risk and stuff, and it's really cool that somebody, you know, is taking that effort to, you know, come up with new ideas, new things, and try them out on vehicles. I give him props for that, even though it didn't work. As you can see here, the baseball dented in the windows both times and shattered them. As Elon states in the video, the baseballs didn't go through and into the car, but they did shatter the glass. So whatever technology is behind that, you know, hopefully they'll perfect it before it's released to the public and so forth. The other cool thing I was seeing is this picture here of the truck unloading a motorcycle, where it does seem weird that the rear suspension is lower. Maybe it's got some kind of lowering capabilities that lower the truck down. Hopefully that one little motorcycle in the back isn't bottoming out the suspension as much as it looks like it is. But the real cool thing I noticed from this picture is the tailgate. It forms into a ramp. Now I don't know if that's on the release vehicle or if that was just something he was planning, but that tailgate is freaking cool. Anybody knows with trucks, you know, as you're getting up and down off that tailgate, it really wears out your legs. It could be a pain in the but I think that ramp is really cool. You know, as y'all know, the new Denali came out by GMC. They've released a tailgate that flips and turns into a, you know, a staircase kind of, which is also really cool. But this tailgate, I think, takes it to the next level, and I'm anxious to see it, you know, in action, if it really works and holds up to workloads and so forth. The other kind of strange thing, which I'm looking on my phone here, is that the original design, which I'll show a picture here in the video, looks nothing like what they released. I don't know if this was a tease by Tesla, if they went back to the drawing board. It says that the base version of the Cybertruck, just to give you all some specs here, will start at $39.9 thousand, but as we all know by the Model 3, that base price, once you start adding stuff, you're going to add about 20 grand to that price. So $39.9 thousand for the truck, just under $40,000. You can figure 20 to 25,000 being added to that to get any of the performance packages or long life battery or whatever they're offering. Has only 250 miles range, which that's kind of disappointing. One of the things I liked with the Model 3 they came out with in the long range battery was the ability to go over 400 miles on a single charge. You know, for me here in Houston and some of my work, I travel to San Antonio a lot. That just about get me to San Antonio and back on one charge. Which no need to fill up, and that you know, is, in my eyes, the miles have to increase for electric vehicles to become usable. Nobody wants to spend 45 minutes at a gas station, 30 to 45 minutes charging their vehicle, and not only that, the fast charge actually damages batteries. So it's critical in my eyes that they get these mileages up as high as possible for the electrical vehicles to be worth it. So 250 miles range, kind of disappointing there, but it is, you know, a bigger vehicle than their cars, so I guess that's to be expected a little bit. It has a tow rating of 7,500 pounds. I'm not sure how that compares to American trucks and, you know, other half-ton vehicles out there, half-ton work vehicles. It has a 0 to 60 miles per hour time to 6.5 seconds. That's really good. Dual motor version can tow 10,000 pounds and reach 60 miles per hour at 4.5. So that was the single motor version I was saying in the beginning. They also have a dual motor version, and it does 300 miles range, which is getting up there. That's 50 more miles range. 2 seconds off the 0 to 60 time, and 10,000 added to the price, plus another 2,500 added to the tow load. So, you know, it's saying also the bed is 6.5 feet long, payload capacity of 3,500 pounds, and this one's saying that the tow capacity is actually 14,000. So that's gone up another 4,000 from their initial estimate at the release. So it's definitely exciting with the direction this is taking. You know, whether or not you would see, you know, most truck guys I know and so forth, I just can't see them in this truck. But you know, I thought the same when Tesla released its cars. I didn't see them selling like they did or them taking off like they did, and here we are today. You know, Tesla Model 3s are on back order, and you're seeing more and more of them on the road, as well as gas, you know, not gas stations, but charging stations, I should say, along the interstate. You're seeing more and more of them on the road. So it's definitely hitting off, and as we're seeing the American car companies scramble, like the Mustang E-Mach coming out. Chevrolet moved its Camaro engineer from Camaros to electric vehicles, as we know, Al Oppenheiser. So it's happening. Whether or not us car enthusiasts, you know, like the electrical vehicle and losing combustion motors, it's definitely coming out. One of the things that I've never appreciated, and once you really get into it, is the fact that you're not just saving on gas with a lot of these vehicles. After talking to my dad, and you know, he's got my stepmother's got a P90D. One of the things that I didn't realize with these vehicles, they don't require a damn oil change. So not only are you saving money on petrol, not having to fill up, I'm sure your electric bill's going up, but you're not having to change oil in the vehicle, which oil nowadays is getting more and more and more and more expensive, and they keep adding more and more quarts of oil to vehicles. You know, in this ZR1 here, an oil change could cost me anywhere from, I've got quoted anywhere from $75 all the way up to $150 for a damn oil change. So, you know, you combine that with the average driver of driving 12,000 to 15,000 miles a year, you're looking at 4 oil changes. Even on the low end at $75, that's equaling $300 just in oil changes. You know, you combine that over 3 or 4 years of owning the vehicle, and bam, you're up to, you know, $2,000 saved right there. I do think that there was a tax credit you got for buying an electrical vehicle. I think I've heard that that's expired now. So that $2 or $3 grand you would get on taxes, you're no longer going to get, which I think the government, if they really want this to come out, they really need to, wow, the wind is pushing everything around. Sorry about that. Wind is pretty bad today. I think we got a front coming in. It's getting colder, but anyways, as you know, more and more this pressure is toward the electrical vehicle. I think that something's got to tip the scales. It's like we're right there, them maybe replacing gas engines, or a major move coming toward electrical vehicles, but it's like something just isn't tipping the scales yet. I hear a lot of people say, well, there aren't enough, you know, charging stations out there on the highway. Well, the way I see it, the more electrical vehicles you get, the more the demand will be for, you know, charging stations, and the more of them that are going to appear. So I think that will take care of itself over time. Oh, he's just going to leave that siren on too and go all the way down the road, ain't he? Probably on his way to get a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh, now we got 2 of them going. The joy of making YouTube videos in Houston. If y'all only knew. I got everything from planes flying over on a freaking by minute basis to sirens going off for no freaking reason forever.
2,000 years later.
Okay, back to the video at hand now that the sirens are starting to fade. So where do y'all think, you know, I think there's about, in the next couple years here, I think it's coming sooner than expected, we're going to see a major change with electrical vehicles. And unfortunately, cars like this are going to go away. That's sad to say, but, you know, hybrid and electric vehicle technology is about to make a major push on the market, is the way I see it. But let me know in the comments what y'all's thoughts are. Also, if you liked what you saw in this video, I also do a ton of content with Corvettes, car shows, racing, you name it, it's on this channel if it's cars. So if you like what you saw in this video, please go ahead and slap like now and hit that subscribe button below. It helps my videos to grow and helps my channel. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos. I can't say that enough. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I'm also shooting a video currently. We're going to experiment with some heat barriers. I've never really done a test video and testing products out, but we're going to test the heat barrier on the expansion tank on this and see if these heat barriers that people put over their expansion tanks and their starters really protect that much from the heat of the headers, etc. We're going to use a thermostat and see what really happens. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe below so you don't miss that upcoming video, as well as some other exciting content coming your way.